Blog Talk Radio.
It's the Ed Show, not the Ted Show. It's the sit back, relax in your bed show. It's the Ed Show. Come on to the Ed Show. You can talk to Ed on the Ed Show. Hey, everybody. It's your friend Ed. Thursday night again. Crazy night, man. Crazy night. We all ready to roll. We got a big show, super deluxe show for everybody tonight. We got 3 or maybe 4 big guests coming on. Like I told you guys earlier, Carlos Pena from the Devil Rays or Tampa Bay Rays, he'll be on talking about, being acquired in the trade with my team because I follow him on Twitter. He's going to come on. Also, Eric Thames from the Blue Jays, who's also on my team in the 30-team fantasy league, he said he's going to drop by. I tried to call. Well, I didn't try to call. I was texting the Pat Knight after Lamar won again today. Told him, call on the show, man. And he said no. Tired, I guess. But we also got a guy coming on. He's an author. He wrote a Jerry West biography. The fella follows me on Twitter, and I follow him. His name is Roland Lazenby. I think that's how you say his last name. He'll probably tell me how you say it. I ain't never spoke to the fella, but I don't even know how he knows about me. I don't even know how I know about him. But he got a Wikipedia page and everything. So let's get the show started. Like always, the co-host and editor of LCS Hockey, Number 19, is you there?
Yeah, I'm here, Ed.
Yeah.
It sounds like you have a whole new attitude about the show.
Why?
Well, you seem very excited, and...
Well, I won 6 bets today, that's why.
I thought it was your enthusiasm for the show and putting on a good product for the listeners, but you just...
Well, I always do. That's why we're always ranked number 2 in the world.
Yeah, well, we should be number 1 in the world.
We are the world. We are the children. We are the ones who make a brighter day. So let's start.
I guess you were betting on the college basketball?
Yeah, I've been up all day, man. I woke up at 3:30 this morning watching ESPN. Now, you know how we used to get tired of the goddamn Tim Tebow? Now it's nothing but Peyton Manning. I'm like, come on, man. And then these guys talk about, like, the 2 Live Stew guys. The fella Ryan Stewart, he gets mad at me on Twitter now.
Uh-huh.
Because, he don't get mad. He just says that he calls me old school. And he goes, old school, because I said, man, either Peyton Manning's going to retire or he's going to play for the 49ers and he still ain't never going to take another snap in the league. He goes, old school, all you do is just give people bad information. I said, man, come on, what do you think ESPN does all day long?
But I got to tell you, Ed, your predictions have been pretty bad of late.
Well, no, I don't think that they've been. No, because I got Prince Fielder to the Tigers.
Did you? Yeah, I guess you did.
Yes, I did.
All right, well, Tony Dungy, to the Eagles.
Okay, but you know what? The Eagles did offer Tony Dungy the job. He just didn't take it.
Uh-huh.
The job was on the table, and it'll probably be next year. Why? And a lot of times I'm a year late. I'm a year in front. Like last year, I said it was going to be a weather series in the NBA Finals, the Heat and the Thunder. But look who it's going to be this year. It's going to be Heat and Thunder.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
But, yeah, you said Manning was going to retire. He'll never play again.
Well, he still hasn't played since I said it, has he?
Well.
No, he hasn't played yet. No, he has not.
No, he hasn't.
Okay, I'm saying he's not going to make it to the first game of the season. There's going to be a setback. He's going to have to retire, and it's over.
And then ESPN's trying to push that Denver wants Manning, and they're going to get rid of Tebow. That's all nonsense. Manning's not going to play in Denver. Yeah.
You know what? I don't know.
Why the hell would he go to Denver?
Well, I guess I don't know. Why the hell would he go to Washington? They keep popping Washington up.
Yeah,
I know he's not. But hey, they talk bad about me. John Clayton should get smacked in the mouth for talking about, oh, the number 2 team is Washington. No.
John Clayton. Why does anyone even listen to what John Clayton says?
Yeah, the guy, man, he don't even look cool.
Yeah,
put me on ESPN. And you can put me on ESPN and let me sit there and talk, and I bet you $50, $100 that I would be a popular analyst on there. Put me on there with the guy named Skip Bayless, and we would understand that I'm understanding everything.
Now, yet, if you get on TV, you have to dress up a little bit. Would you wear your powder blue suit? And,
Yes, I would. I got a powder blue suit. I got a bright red one. Man, me, Jalen Rose and them ain't got nothing on me, man. Deion Sanders ain't got nothing on me all dressing. Man, don't you know I got a suit with all question marks on it like the Riddler?
Or like that. Who was that guy?
Yeah, Matthew, what's he called? Matthew Lesko.
Yeah, Matthew Lesko.
What's up with his book, man? He even sell that goddamn book again. He, you know what? That's a lie too, man. Because he's in his book. It says you get money for being left-handed. I ain't never got no money for being left-handed. I'm left-handed.
He must
all
have
day
hated the
long.
internet. Before the internet, he could probably sell those books to people. But once the internet got here, hey, we don't need your stinking book.
Yeah, I know. So, hopefully one of my 3 guests should be calling here. I don't know if they've called or not, but.
Yeah, no one's called yet. But if someone would like to call and talk to the Ed, 646-716-7522, 646-716-7522. Now, the Ed, until your guests show up, do you want to have your press conference? Because weren't you going to reveal the new team you're going to root for in the NFL?
Yeah. All right, play the music.
Well, we really don't have any music.
You don't have my press conference music?
Well, here it is. Here we go.
I like the girl with the booty in the front. 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 I like the girl with the booty in the front. Booty in the front. All right, welcome to my press conference for me to reveal, and by me, I mean Ed, the Ed Miller. You guys know that the Peyton Manning is no longer a member of Indianapolis Colts. So with that, I'm no longer a member of Indianapolis Colts. Now, you're probably wondering, Ed, man, how come you don't like the team no more? Well, I liked the quarterback. I didn't really care for all the players and stuff on the team. I knew that the one man made it, and I was the only person in the world that said the Colts were going to be crappy, as crappy as they were without the Peyton Manning. Number 19, you know that. Hey, that's a prediction I got right when I kept saying they'd win maybe 2, 3, 4 games at the most, and everybody else was like, that'd be 6-10, 7-9, like Kerry Collins was really going to do something.
Yeah.
No, I already knew. So what's going to happen is I'm going to pick a new team to be on. And it'll probably be the team that the Peyton Manning goes to. But I also have to have a backup plan. So that team is going to be my team when the Peyton Manning decides to retire. So I narrowed it down to 3 teams. Are you ready?
Yeah. Well, I'm assuming one's Pittsburgh, and then 2 other teams.
No, I won't ever like no goddamn Pittsburgh deal. Ain't no goddamn way. Oh, Jesus Christ. Listen, I'm narrowing it down to. Are you ready?
Yeah.
The Houston Texans.
That's a good pick. Yeah. I like that.
The Cleveland Browns.
That's ridiculous.
Why?
Why'd you want to be a fan of the Browns?
They got to win someday, don't they?
No, they haven't yet. So.
And the third team, you'll probably be shocked. You'll probably be amazed. Carolina Panther.
Ooh, because of Cam.
Yeah. Cam. Whoa, Cam.
Yeah, he's a good kid.
Cam,
What about the uniforms he had? His uniforms are dreadful.
Yeah, they need to change blue or red in the uniform. Scoreboard update. Bethune-Cookman 58, North Carolina Central 56. 5 minutes, 32 seconds left in the second half. Now, you might say these three teams, what can they offer you, Ed? All three of them, what?
Ed, these three teams, what can they offer you?
Well, that's a good question, number one. The Houston Texans offer me a team that has explosive offense with a good defense, which I like, that the Colts never had. Now, the Carolina Panthers, they offer me hope with a defense that might be coming around and a quarterback that's trying to change things that we've never seen since Randall Cunningham. And you may say, what about the Browns? I always talk bad about the Browns because they panic all the time. They're one of the most panicky teams in the NFL. But if I become a fan of the Cleveland Browns, I'm going to have my hand in the organization. And I will be making calls to the owner, to the GM, to the coaches, to the players, to relax and stop panicking. Because that's stuff that we can't be doing. We can't do it. You can't panic. I don't even panic at all, man. That's why I don't even have to wear deodorant except twice a week. Because I don't panic. I don't sweat nothing. I don't sweat it. So, Notre Dame's up 26-20 on South Florida with 3 minutes and 49 seconds left in the first half in Madison Square Garden in the Big East tournament. As a scoreboard
if you're a team like Cleveland,
brought to you by Papa John. Huh?
Or a team like Jacksonville or one of these scrub teams out there. Well, if I was the GM, the first thing I'd do if I can't get Manning or whatever, I'd go and I'd sign Randy Moss and Terrell Owens.
Well, you know what? I would too.
Make it fun.
Yeah. You know, you gotta make it fun.
Because what else you got to do if you're a team like that? And you know that you'll get the best out of them. Whatever they have left, they'll give it to you because they don't want to be embarrassed in front of the other one, you know?
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. So, you know, we'll figure it out. We shall figure it out.
Hey, are you sure your guests are coming?
I don't know. They said they was. So, because I told the Roland guy to call. He said he was going to call around 7 my time. And then Carlos Pena supposed to call at about 7:30. And Eric Tane's supposed to call at 7:45.
Now, you schedule them. I like this. You're like a real producer. You schedule them for, every 15
I didn't
minutes.
want them what you call overlap.
Yeah, that's nice. It's good thinking.
Yeah. So, I don't know. But that's how it
Ed, we
goes.
do have a caller on the line. I don't think it's your buddy Roland, though. Huh.
What the area code is?
Well, let's check, see who it is. Caller in the 260 area code. Are you there?
Yes, I am.
Hey, what's going on, man? It's Ed. You on the air show. What your name is?
What's up, Ed? It's Coach.
Hey, what's going on? Oh, this assistant coach.
You got it.
What's going on, Jason? What you doing?
Oh, just living the dream. How you doing?
Oh, man, I'm trying to live a dream, but the shit coming up a nightmare tonight.
Yeah, I see you just keep informing the world on what's happening out there, though.
Yeah, I know.
I'm trying to listen to you.
Yeah, one time I was over at Walmart, and I had told about 6 people about my show when I was in line, and this lady, she was in the 10 items or less line and had 41 items. I was like, hey, listen, bitch, you got to get out that goddamn line, because I got a lot of stuff to buy. I had 4 packs of gum and a pack of certs, and I needed to eat it, and I didn't want to eat it before I paid for it because I didn't want to get stopped for shoplifting.
Well, good decision.
That's what I'm saying. Now, did you go to the Big Ten tournament?
No, I didn't. I'm heading to Chicago this weekend.
Chicago? What's going on in Chicago?
Just hanging out there, so gonna miss my Buckeyes win that tournament.
Now, listen to this. This is what I got to tell fellas, because these people who listen to my show don't believe me. Now, me and Jason, we vacation together sometimes.
Sure.
Now, Jason, tell everybody where we go when we vacation.
We go to Las Vegas.
Well, yeah, but okay, I'm in Las Vegas. But where do we go? Who do we go see all the time?
Oh, we go to Texas.
That's right. And whose house do we stay at?
At the coach's.
Now, which coach is that?
I can't divulge that information on the air.
All right, they don't believe it. The Pat Knight's house, man. They don't believe it. They don't believe that we're friends.
People need to start listening to the Ed. The Ed's not wrong often.
That's what I'm saying. And they don't even believe I'm good looking. Don't I get a whole bunch of good looking girls when I'm in Texas?
I mean, the Ed gets more tail than you can imagine.
That's what I'm saying. See, number 19, you didn't even believe me.
Yeah.
Now I got proof in the pudding right here. And I
What
even got
Hey, Ed, what happened to that New York guy that didn't believe us either, and then he lost all his money gambling?
Oh, Little J. Yeah, you talked to Little J. Little J's mad at you, man. Little J's mad at you. Huh?
He didn't listen.
Oh, no, he didn't listen.
Him.
You told him what teams were good and what teams was bad and what teams was happy and what teams was sad. And he said, I don't believe you. He does that with Honky White Sucker's brother, too, man. You never met Honky White Sucker, though. That's my other friend. That's my other white friend.
Hey, Ed, I got a breaking update for you, actually.
Wow, what's the update?
You might be the first to actually hear of this. A lot of people aren't aware, but I just heard you, talking about the Colts and Peyton Manning and all that, but a lot of people aren't even aware the Colts signed a quarterback today.
Who did they sign?
They signed Trevor Vitito.
They did? They got Trevor?
They did.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I ain't seen Trevor in a while. What's he been doing?
So now the rumor is they're going to spend that first pick on getting a quality punter.
I don't know. Well, this is something a lot of people don't know either, is that the assistant coach here, Jason, he is a Colts season ticket holder.
That I am.
Isn't that? That's true. These tickets, man, see, they cost I think it was like $4,000 a game to go to the game.
Not quite that much, Ed, but close.
I thought it cost $4,000 a seat. That's what some guy tried to hawk me a ticket for one time.
Yeah, but you probably just paid it like it was nothing.
No. I had to Jew him down and got it to $3,500. And it was funny because he was Jewish. I said, let me Jew you down real quick. That's what you got to do.
That's great. So who you got in the tournament, Ed?
I'm taking 2 teams to win it all.
Ooh, I'll take that bet right now that doesn't happen.
Well, I'm going to take Marquette.
Ooh.
And I'm going to take Missouri.
Ooh.
Your Ohio State kids ain't going to do it. You love Ohio State. You don't even give me no stickers.
I'll get you a sticker. I don't think Ohio State can do it this year, though.
Yeah, listen, this fella went to an Ohio State game one time and was sitting real close, and he texted me from the game. I said, hey, man, ask one of them kids for their shoes after the game. He got scared and wouldn't do it.
That's a true story. I remember that.
I said, well, then ask him for the warm-up suit. Let me get the jacket. He still was scared.
But I'm not sure it was a question, Ed. I think you said take it from them right now while they're on the bench and not looking.
Well, you could have. I mean, that's what I was saying. You was right there. You was sitting right behind Thad Matta. You was right behind him. I seen you on the television. I seen you. And you still was scared. You was yellow. You was like a Chinese kid in a goddamn Fruit of the Loom commercial.
Oh, Ed. So Missouri and Marquette, huh?
Yeah, those are teams I'm taking. Who you like?
I don't know. It's tough. I mean, obviously Kentucky's talented, but they're young. How about Wichita State? Let's go with Wichita State.
They shock the world if they do it. I like them Wichita State Shockers. What about our Lamar Cardinals? Can they get past Texas? Arlington on Saturday.
I think they can. I watched them tonight, and they are playing their best basketball of the year right now. So that's always a positive.
Yeah, and since our boy blew up on them, they have been unstoppable.
They have been unstoppable.
I texted him tonight, and he texted me back a couple of times, and I said, come on my show. And he said, no.
Yeah, but you got me.
Yeah. Yeah, you're just as good. You're just as good because you kind of know about coaching, don't you? See, that's what I wouldn't. Don't you think if I stood on the sidelines with a clipboard and a belt that these kids would listen to the things I say?
I think we should try that, Ed.
Well, that's what I'm saying, because some of these kids, man, I've heard horror stories about these kids that don't listen. I remember one time I was watching a team, and all of a sudden, at the end of the bench was a pizza delivery man. A kid called timeout, went over and got a slice of pizza, tipped the pizza man $2, and went back and dunked.
I believe it. Kids these days. We've seen it at every program, and your buddy down there in Texas, like you said, had to light a fire and really just said the truth.
You know what would have been really cool if he actually did light one of them kids on fire?
I never thought of that.
They always talk about light a fire into the kid. Let's really see somebody do it.
That would be a first.
Yeah, well, I'm saying. Next press conference I go to, I'm going to light a fire into somebody. I bet that'll make the top 10 on ESPN.
It will. So who's your buddy like there for the tournament? I listen to your show all the time, and
number 19 don't like college sports. He don't even understand it because see, he don't never been to no college. He spell college wrong all the time.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the college athletics.
He thinks they're fake.
They are. Actually, I mean, somebody just Auburn got busted tonight.
Yeah, what about that story? Did you hear that? The kid got being investigated for shaving points.
I got no comment.
No, wait a minute.
He had made a lot of money off that kid.
Yeah.
I have no comment on me. I'm in Indiana right now. I'm not in Las Vegas. Yeah. Guess what I'm gonna get made.
What you getting made, Ed?
I'm gonna get me some big fat heads made of my picture of Ed, and I'm gonna have them hold them under the baskets at basketball games.
That's a great idea.
That's what I'm saying.
I like that.
How
Can
much
I
do
get
them
one?
things cost? Yeah, how much do them things cost to make?
I don't know.
They can't be that much because every college kid and their mama has one.
That's a good point. They do.
Kinko's must got a special on fat heads. Jesus Christ. Well, you got anything else to say or what, man?
No, just It's late out here, out on the East Coast, buddy, or in the Midwest. So you gonna be around? I'll come out and pay you a visit out there again. Yeah, it's a great.
Yeah, come on out. We'll hang out, and you can probably buy me lunch or something. It don't matter.
Or breakfast.
Yeah, or both. I eat twice a day. Yeah, usually, see, and assistant coach, he called me out on it one time. He said, Ed, why you ain't never got no wallet on you? I said, well, I don't got one. That's what happened.
That's the end of the story. Well, I don't got one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's how it did end.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
So do you really think, Ed, you really think Peyton Manning's going somewhere? You're the person that really broke that story before anyone. I listened to that show.
I told you kids last year something was wrong with his arm. I told you guys something last year was wrong with his arm. No one believed me. It was like toilet water that was filled up with poop in it. No one believed it. That's what I'm saying. And everybody wanted to put the lid down without flushing. But not me. I looked at it and said there's something stinky going on.
So what do you think now? You think he's going to play again? Where do you think he's going?
No, I think the 49ers are going to sign him. And I think that he won't make it to the first game of the season. He's going to have some setback. He's going to need another surgery, and it's over.
Yeah, I think he's done too, you know. I mean, ever since you informed the world a year ago, I took your word on it. I think he's done.
Yeah, I do too. I would bet that George Gervin will come back and play NBA basketball before Peyton Manning throws another touchdown pass.
I think you're right as well.
Yeah. Do you know what? George Gervin used to do the finger roll. Jeremy Lin did a layup the other day, and they called it the egg roll. That's true. That's true. All right, man. Well, we got some other guests coming on.
All right,
I appreciate you calling, but I'll see you when you come out here.
All
yeah,
right,
call me up, let me know, and we'll get some hookers and do all kinds of stuff.
You got it, Ed.
All right, man.
Thanks,
Take it easy.
Bye-bye.
All right.
Oh, there he goes. Assistant coach Jason. Who is that fellow, Ed?
He's a big-time AAU basketball coach in the world of basketball. Yeah, he gets a lot of top players and sends them to a lot of big schools.
Wow,
He tries to be nonchalant about it.
Hey, Ed, what's Franklin's phone number again? The last couple digits of it?
702-429.
Well, yeah, don't say his whole phone number.
Oh, no, I'm just saying the first one, 429.
All right, well, I think this is Franklin. Hey, Franklin, is that you?
Oh.
Yeah, it's me. Don't give my phone number on the radio, man. What's down with you?
I'll give out your address, goddammit. I don't care if no one comes sees you. It don't matter. Hey, man, what do you think about Peyton Manning might come to Denver and take over Tebow time?
He is coming to the Broncos.
Franklin wrote the story.
I'm telling you that right now. He's coming to the Broncos.
Now, what do you think about
What makes you say that, Franklin?
Because he's really good friends with Todd Helton. And
He's
out here all the time. He's out here all the time hanging out. And
you know what? This is a true story. This is a true story. 7 years ago, I seen Peyton Manning in the Denver airport.
Oh, well, then. Yeah, it must be true.
In the summertime.
Yeah.
He's coming here.
Broncos. Yeah. But why would But Franklin, do you think Manning really would go to the Broncos when, Denver, they're far away from Super Bowl?
No, we're one guy away from Super Bowl.
Really?
We got a great offensive line. We got a good running game with McGahee. We got good receivers. We got a good defense.
Really, Eric Decker?
We're in the playoffs this year with Tim Tebow.
Yeah, but oh well.
And when Decker came out of Minnesota, Peyton Manning said, "I like that kid. I like him."
Well, yeah, I'm sure he does until he has to
Well,
play
I
with
mean, okay, and what do you think about this? Do you want the Peyton Manning on your team?
Yes.
Well, see, that's some bullshit, because you used to tell me the Peyton Manning sucked. You were like, oh, he ain't shit. You talked so much trash about the about the Colts back then when we was whipping your butt, and you were like, oh, the Peyton Manning ain't no good. Eli's better. Eli's better. You've been saying that for like 27 years.
The same thing I said about Joe Montana when he was kicking my butt.
Hey, Franklin, how about some of those playoff games when Manning beat the Broncos? He had like 2 playoffs there in a row where he just destroyed the Broncos.
One game he beat him 87-0.
Yes, it's pretty bad.
See, that's because the Broncos got rid of my boy Jake Plummer.
I used to love Jake Plummer too. Yeah.
Yeah, Plummer was good, but Jay Cutler's a piece of crap. We always knew that. Me and Franklin always knew that he was a piece of crap.
Mr. Pout Boy.
Yeah, it seems, and the Broncos, see, another reason why the Broncos would make sense is because he just came from the Colts, and the Broncos are the only other horse team in the league.
Yeah.
So why would he want to get off one horse and go on another? He don't want to ride no bird.
Yeah, you got to get to another horse.
Yeah, get you another horse. Because they say once you fall off the horse, you got to get back on, right?
That's right, he had.
Yeah. So I
The
don't know.
only reason I wouldn't see him coming here is because we play outdoors.
Well, but if he's searching for gold, he'll be a 49er.
Now, Franklin, what if Manning comes in?
But
what
they got gold in Denver, and them their hills.
But Franklin, would they just kick Tebow loose?
There's talk around here they might trade him if they get Manning, but they'd be smart to keep him because then at least you got a number 2 quarterback that'll be all right.
Yeah, but they run 2 completely different offenses, Manning and Tebow. So.
Hey, man, listen to this. I wrote earlier today, and it was on Facebook. I wrote, it's almost time for the Ed Show. Get your ears on. Rich Banks writes to me, I've got my ears on and my pants off. What in the heck is Dick Banks doing? This ain't the jerk-off hour. Hey, Franklin.
Yeah.
Did you steal my porno the last time you was out here?
No, you threw mine away last time I was out there.
No, the one I had, the one Leave It in Your Beaver.
You were telling that story?
Oh, yeah. Hey, let me tell you this story about what Franklin did one time. Franklin, I'm driving around in my car. Franklin calls me up from the bar. He says, come pick me up, man. This guy bought a bag of porno from a homeless man. And listen,
VHS.
Huh?
They were VHS tapes.
Yeah, they was VHS tapes. So I get home and I go upstairs with them, and because I want to check them out and make sure that they're legitimate. Man, these was the oldest porn stuff that I hadn't seen in like 30 years. They was like goddamn snuff films. The girls' stuff looked like they had Oscar Gamble in the headlights. I mean, this was the craziest stuff I'd ever seen. But Franklin, he liked them. And then I threw them away. Why did I throw them away? I can't remember why I threw them away.
I paid good money for him, and he threw it away on me.
Man, tell me how much you paid for the whole bag.
Like $2-3.
That's a good deal, yeah.
I mean, there was probably 30 tapes in there.
I wasn't going to buy them, but I walked into Terrible's Casino and I hit a number on the Keno and won $20. So I went back outside. I gave the guy the money.
Yeah. Franklin over there buying porno from homeless people. How in the world is a homeless guy walking around with pornos?
A bag full of them.
Yeah, he had a whole bag full of porno. So I don't know. So I don't know, man. Well, Franklin, when you coming back out?
Soon, real soon.
You moving back?
Maybe 2 weeks.
You gonna move back?
I ain't sure yet.
Come on, man. Boring out here. You got nothing to do.
I was just out there a couple weeks ago. We were betting the horses.
Yeah, man, you took off, man. You left. You took off with your girlfriend. Then you didn't even buy me lunch.
Her little hand was itching, so I had to go.
Huh?
Her little hand was itchy, so she had to go.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I thought you was going to take me a steak and shake and give me a burger.
I was thinking about it, but you couldn't do it. I was losing on the horses.
Huh?
I was losing on the horses.
It don't matter. It don't matter at all. That's the name of my autobiography, is It Don't Matter. Well, Franklin, we got some guests coming up, so I got to do some interviews. I got a couple baseball players coming on tonight.
There you go.
All right, man. I'll talk to you later.
Talk to you later, man.
All right, Franklin.
Right.
Peace, 719.
There he goes, Franklin. Show favorite, long-time friend.
Man, two of my good friends called today. Ain't that something?
How about that, Dan?
But none of my guests.
I think Carlos Pena might be on the line.
Oh, he is?
Yeah.
All right, put him on.
Carlos, are you there, buddy?
Hello, this is Carlos Pena, Tampa Bay Devil Ray. How are you, number 19?
Oh, pretty good, Carlos. Pretty good.
I'm glad to be on Ed Show. La Cucaracha. Hey, Carlos Pena, how you doing, man? Oh, I'm doing very good, Ed. How are you? Man, I'm all right. Well, Ed, I am very elated to be on your new team in 30-team fantasy baseball. Yeah, I know, man. I had to work a trade for you, man. You was a good kid. Had to get rid of that goddamn Chinaman, Ichiro Suzuki. Oh, yes. I do not like Chinaman either. I'm a Mexico, but I know that you don't like Mexico too much, but I promise I'm going to be a good Mexico on your baseball team. Yeah, I'm glad to hear that, man. How many home runs you going to hit this year? I promise to hit you 30 to 40 home runs. Jesus Christ, man, you're going to be up there with the Ryan Howard, man, doing that. Oh, the Ryan Howard is no good. He is not a better baseball player than me. Now, Carlos, what do you think we need to do with our team to make it better in this 30-team fantasy league? Well, Ed, I think you need to call somebody and make a trade for a good catcher, because we really need a good catcher on this team. The catchers that we have on this team are no good. You know, I couldn't have said that better myself, Carlos. I mean, you know, we just don't have a good catcher on this team. It's just a goddamn shame. So, you know, we're trying to get things going, and then, you know, that's what we got to do. Yes, Ed, I know, because sometimes you got to do what you got to do, because if you don't do it, who else is going to do it? Carlos, you're a good man. And thanks for calling into the show, Carlos, and I hope you have a good season. Well, thank you, Ed, for having me on your show. And number 19, I thank you for letting me be on the Ed show as well.
Oh, no problem, Carlos. Hey, take care of that cough, buddy. All right?
Yes, I will. Thank you.
All right. There he goes. Carlos Pena, first baseman for the Tampa Bay Rays.
Yep. What'd you think about that?
Well, I hope, you know, he treats that cough. Sounds almost like yours, you know?
No, I don't. I got a little bit of cough, but not much. I think I'll probably give it to him talking to him on the phone.
Yeah, probably. But,
yeah.
Well, you had still no sign of your buddy Roland. And
I know. I wonder where they. I just tweeted him a minute ago and said, "Hey, man, are you going to call him?" And no response.
And I don't know if Eric Thames is going to make it.
Huh? And Eric Thames, he hasn't called in either, huh?
Well, he's still scheduled for 3 minutes from now. So.
Hey, man, I told you this is a baby-free show. You got to go. No. Next week you're gonna get your own segment on the show for 3 minutes. Next week the baby's gonna have his own segment for 3 minutes. You gotta talk to the baby. I'm just gonna give him the phone, and then you gotta interview him.
What the hell's the baby gonna talk about?
Hold on, ask him. Tell him what you're gonna talk about next week. Tell him.
Daddy.
He just said daddy.
Yeah, he's gonna talk about you. That's great.
Yeah, he's gonna talk about me. Jesus. I don't know why I keep coughing, man. Every time I talk to you, I cough, man. You must have gave me something.
Yeah, I think I'm getting a cold, Dad. I'm very tired. I really just want to go to sleep.
I know. You keep giving me a cold over the telephone.
Yeah.
Hey, man, people are complaining that we don't have a chat room.
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you.
How come we don't have one?
I think we do. I don't know.
Let me go on here on Blog Talk Radio and see. I'm dreaming of a white girlfriend. What do you think about this girl Snooki having a baby?
You mean Snooki?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really like her. Why?
Do you think that she's a good girl?
What do you mean by good girl?
Like a good person. Or is she a bad person?
I guess she's a good person. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know either.
Yeah, I don't know too much about Snook. I've seen Jersey Shore a few times. Say 6.
I never watched it. I just seen it on the TV.
Here's what I know about the Snooki the Ed. She likes to drink.
Yeah.
She likes to have sex with different dudes all the time.
She does?
Yeah, and she's not that bright.
That's my kind of girl.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if I was on Jersey Shore, do you think they would like me?
Would you buy them beer?
Yeah.
Yeah, they'd love you.
No, there ain't no chat room on here, man.
Yeah, I'm looking at the switchboard. I'm trying to hit a chat to launch the chat, but I'm on the iPad and it won't let me. So.
Jesus Christ. Well, next week we got to figure that out, man. There's people crying.
Why don't they just go to the Demisha chat room and chat?
Because that can only hold like 10 people.
Yeah, well, there can't be more than 10 people wanting to chat about your show.
Some guy named Eric Nygaard says, I'd rather hear the baby than hear Carlos.
Oh, no.
Huh.
That's not good. I like Carlos.
Yeah, that's not. Yeah, Carlos Payne is a good ball player, man.
Yeah. Can't hit worth a lick, but he's a good ball, at least for average.
Well, he hit a home run 3 or 4 times.
Yeah.
Yep. So
He's a good kid, though. I won some championships with him in the past. He's a good kid.
Oh, you did?
Not in the 30-team league, but in another league. So, yeah.
Well, you know, that's what happens.
Yeah.
Did you know the Street Dreamer?
Yes.
You know who that is, right?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Do you know that he does not know how to make eggs?
Well, what do you mean he doesn't know how to make eggs?
He don't know how to cook them.
Any special way, or just he doesn't know how to cook them at all?
None at all, man. He was trying to cook eggs one day and put the whole egg in there with the shell and everything.
Oh, that's just silly. You can't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Man, these guys writing bad stuff to me on the chat thing. They say, Ed, what do you want from Longoria? And then, Ed, your fantasy team is awful. You're done.
Ed, why don't you trade Longoria for Jacoby Ellsbury?
Oh, yeah, I mean, I get offered that 54 times a day. So then I start offering Ronnie Paulino for Jacoby Ellsbury.
It's a good offer.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. So I don't know. And then somebody wrote Ed to Brown. What does that mean?
I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, I'm just getting tired of these kids, man. This kid, Wisconsin alcoholic, that's all he does is drink. You know? And then Face Ventura, you know, he's in Mexico.
Yes.
Now, do you think that Mexicos are lazy, like you told me earlier?
I never said that earlier.
That's what you told me earlier.
No, I never did.
Hold on, let me rewind the tape.
Yeah.
Hello, Mike Dell. This is Ed. What do you think about Mexicos? Hello, Ed. This is Mike Dell. Mexicos is lazy.
Oh,
See,
wow.
I just played.
I have no recollection of that.
Man, I'm about to take 3 bottles of NyQuil tonight. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Why am I coughing like a goddamn demon in heat?
I don't know yet.
I don't either.
The weather
It
back
always
here is
happens.
crazy. It gets real warm one day, then it gets cold, and it's been raining all day today, and I feel sick.
Yeah, then next week we got to turn our clocks up 2 hours in advance.
Wow, 2 hours.
Yeah. Yeah, we got to move it up on Sunday.
You sure it's not just 1 hour?
No, you do an hour on Saturday, hour on Sunday.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Hey,
Because if you
did
don't,
you do your taxes yet this year?
yeah, I did my taxes, and I got to do Franklin's when he comes out here, too. That's what I should talk to Franklin about.
How much money are you getting back?
This year I'm getting back $16,410 on my tax return. Yeah.
Yikes.
Because I claimed that I made $40,000. So I'm going to get $16,000 of it back.
Wow, I made like maybe a couple $100 all year, and then I got to pay a couple $100. So I don't know what I did.
No, I'll do it for you. You made a couple hundred, I get you a couple thousand back.
Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
I'm 100 air.
So I don't know. Do you know that Oil Can Boyd is up for election in the Hall of Fame?
Really?
Yeah.
Well, he's not going to get in. But
Why?
do they have a wing just for nicknames? Because then he'd get in. But you know.
They're making a special wing for players who are on drugs but still played very well. And they got Oil Can Boyd and Doc Ellis and Darryl Strawberry and Doc Gooden. Why they call him Oil Can?
Do you know why?
No.
When I was a little kid, I always thought, oh, well, he must, like, pitch like an old man and they had to oil him or something, you know? No. That's not why. Apparently, where he comes from, they just called beers oil cans, and he was always drinking beer, and so they called him Oil Can Boyd.
Jesus Christ. I like that. I'd like to be Oil Can Ed.
Yeah.
You know, why don't people just start calling me Oil Can?
I liked your other nickname, Cornbread. Remember that? When people were calling you Cornbread, Miller?
Yeah, they call me Cornbread too, but I like Oil Can. Well, why don't you call me Transmission Fluid?
No, I don't like that much.
No one else in the whole world got the nickname Transmission Fluid.
Yeah, probably not.
I don't know.
Well,
looks like my guest ain't calling. I am too. We're going to cut the show off.
All right.
No one called.
Well, Carlos
Last
Stanton
Ed
called.
show. It's the last Ed show ever. Yeah, we're done. We probably won't be back next week. Now it's time to say goodbye to Ed and all his friends. We would like to thank you folks for kindly dropping in. You're all invited back next week to listen to my show. So get yourself a couple paychecks and grab yourself a hoe. Y'all come back now. You hear?